Hello everybody, it's Kermit the Frog here, and we're gonna be playing a game. So, as you can see, it's Five Nights at Freddy's Ultimate Custom Night, and Jesus, that's pretty loud. There's a snow day today in my school, so I decided, let's record a stupid video. Oh yeah, and I'm also doing it on my TV as well as my computer. I'm gonna get a stand pretty soon, so you guys can see it, everything pretty good, but till then, it's gonna suck. And it's also gonna suck for me, because I have to play on my phone. I have to do this on my phone. I'm gonna be doing this one-handed. Anyway, my best 50-20 mode is 27 seconds and 0.5 milliseconds. So let's just see. Also, I know I stopped my Kermit the Frog voice. I'm not doing this all the way up because it's loud as anything you've ever heard. Gotta get back into the swing of things. Okay. Oh, frick! Ah! Jesus. Bite my head off, you idiot, you jerk. Alright, well, let's try that again. Come on. Mother fricker. Okay, alright, you know what? That's pretty annoying. Gosh dang it. Pig patch.
Even monkeys fall from trees.
Okay, that's wonderful. Even monkeys fall from trees. Didn't know that. Well, so do any of you want to listen to a story? Ooh, who are you? Heh. Distract me? Please do. I want to set you to 1 so she can distract me. Ah, yeah, distract me all you want, baby. Oh, yeah. Alright. Oh, shut up. You candy-ridden poop. Alright. It also helps me to look on my TV because, you know, it's bigger. You guys can't see it because of glare and stuff. I've gotten... Okay, Mr. Hippo. I'm just recording from my...
Get distracted.
Oh, your body is distracting me, baby. You can stay as long as you want. That was... Oh, come on, did you... Where's my friend over there, Mr. Hippo? I probably...
Who touched me bird?
Not me, I didn't touch your bird. Make me proof. Where is you? Alright, you candy cadet. Tell me a story if you must. Jesus. Then tell me the god dang it story. Uh-oh. Alright, let's bring it in here.
Smile.
I'll smile later, honey. I should probably just stop. Alright. Alright, what you're doing to my screen really is kind of screwing me up there, darling. You made Mr. Hippo go away. You know. Just skip through that entire part. We're gonna listen to Mr. Hippo. Mr. Hippo and maybe Orville Elephant. A little bit of Ned Bear. And Pig Patch and Happy Frog. The gang's all here. I just broke my toe. Alrighty. Oh, there's my mouse. My trusty old mouse. Alright.
It seems that you have met a horrible demise, my friend. But, you know, these things happen, and life goes on. Not for you, obviously. You're dead. But it reminds me of a time I was having a conversation with my friend Orville. We were, where were we? I think we were by the river. We were sitting by the river and watching the fish leap over the falls. And I said to Orville, you know, sometimes I feel like a fish leaping over and over again, always trying to get somewhere, though I don't know where, only to find myself in the jaws of a beast. He, of course, looked at me, surprised, you know. Have you been in the jaws of a beast, friend? To which I said, no, of course not, Orville. I said, no. I simply meant that life can seem like a relentless endeavor to overcome meaningless obstacles, only to meet an equally meaningless fate, regardless of your efforts, regardless of the obstacles you've passed. And Orville, he stood and proceeded to drape me with a picnic cloth, to which I asked him, I said, friend, what are you doing? He looked at me very concerned, really. I feel like you've gotten too much sun. Indeed, indeed I had. He proceeded to pour me a glass of just ice-cold lemonade. Ooh, you ever mix it with iced tea? You do like a little half lemonade, half... Ooh, it's so... You should try it some... Well, you can't because you're dead, but... Anyways, so you may be asking yourself, how did I go from sitting by the falls and drinking lemonade to being wedged in the air duct? Not only with Orville, but with an entire assortment of fruity-colored friends. Well, there's really no good answer to that, but perhaps I met a demise of my own at some point, and this is my afterlife or my dream, whatever it might mean. I honestly don't know. Or maybe it doesn't mean anything at all. Maybe it doesn't mean anything at all.
That's a wonderful story. Jesus Christ. I told you it's really loud. Alright, well, let's see if I can get the other story, because I'm used to that other story. Not the one that he just told me! My parakeet in the background is probably thinking, what the are you doing? Why are you screaming into a phone? Let's just get this over with. Hey, Hippo. Hey, Fatty. Come on, Fatty McFatty. Hey, Fatty. I told you that's why it's so loud.
It seems that you have met your end. Oh, what a pity. You know, I don't feel too bad about it, though. After all, if it weren't me, it would have just been one of the others, I guess. I'm honestly just glad to be out of those air ducts.
I never heard this one either.
It's not easy for a hippopotamus to fit up there. And not easy to get down either. Not as young as I used to be, as you can see. I used to be able to do all sorts of things. You're young, you're vibrant, you have that sort of pep in your step. It reminds me of a conversation I was having with one of my good friends, Orville. We were having a nice picnic one day. I believe it was summer. No, perhaps it was... Was it the fall? Yes. It was the fall because the leaves had turned already. But I said to Orville, I says, Orville, I have a story to tell you. And Orville looked at me, kind of odd and said, well, what's it about? I said to him, not every story has to be about something, Orville. Sometimes a person just wants to talk. Why does everything have to be a story? I said to him. He just looked at me and he said, well, you said you had a story. And, he was quite right. I did, in fact. I told him I had a story. I suppose if a person just wants to talk, then it's best to not announce that you're telling a story. Telling a story does come with its own pressures and expectations, I suppose. After all, if you're just talking to a friend, then there's no more expectations than if you were talking into the wind. Words by themselves aren't expected to carry, aren't expected to stick. But if you announce you're telling a story, well then, there'd better be a point to it all, No one wants to sit and listen to someone ramble on and on and on with absolutely no end in sight. So, it's good to be mindful that when you tell someone that you're about to tell a story, that you have something to say. Telling someone that you're going to tell them a story is tantamount to asking them to stop what they're doing and pay attention. You're basically saying, hey, buddy, stop everything. Stop what you're thinking. I have a solution to everything. And, well, I didn't really have any story to tell. In hindsight, I probably just misspoke when I said that I had a story. I think it would have just been better to tell Orville that I wanted to tell him something rather than tell him that I had a story. But, even then, it might have put too much importance on the whole thing. Either way, it was quite a nice day. I remember that we were drinking tea.
Is that it? Well, that was also a different story than one I've actually ever heard. I'm gonna turn that down because that was freaking loud. Turn down. Wait, maybe up there. No. Oh, frick. Turn it to 50, then when it's the story time. I'll just tell Orville. Your good old friend Orville. Freaking Elephante. Elefatty. Jeez, criminy. What are you doing? Ah! So I'm actually gonna have a special guest here this weekend. I hope.
It seems that you have met your end.
Oh, come on!
What a pity. I don't feel too bad about it, though.
Shut up!
After all, if it weren't me, it would have just been one of the others, I guess. I'm honestly just glad to be out of those air ducts. It's not easy for a hippopotamus to fit up there.
Where's my freaking mouse?
Easy to get down either. And not as young as I used to be, as you can see. I used to be able to do all sorts of things. You vibrant. You have that sort of...
There we go. What is happening to my mouse? Uh-oh. I think my mouse broke. Well, I guess it's time for me to go grab my actual mouse because, Well, guess what? Say hi, Dexter. Because that's what my grandma named you. Dexter. I don't really like that name, but it's too late now. Alright, I'm back. I really don't like using a mouse for games. And yet, that still somehow didn't work. Frickin' Dang it. Pig, you fat frick. Wait, no, Control Delete doesn't work anymore. Well, guys, I am gonna go. At least you guys got to hear a couple stories from Mr. Hippo and, you know. Well, anyway, bye.